Good evening and welcome back to Stratton Myers Park here in Green River, Wyoming. Elan, Olliff, and Cody Beers coming to you live from Sweetwater County as we get set for what is probably one of the most exciting matchups here in day one of the 2024 Knight Invite Woodbat Tournament. It's the reigning single-A state champions of Wyoming, Powell Pioneers, taking on one of the top single-A programs in Idaho, the Pocatello Razorbacks. Cody, this should be a fun one.
It should be a great game. You got a really fun coach in Chris Seckel that led that Pocatello tournament a couple weeks ago that we were there. He's an outstanding human. He handed me the pink carbon off of his lineup, and he said,
goodness, that's
give
amazing.
that to Jason Borders. And Borders wouldn't take it. I mean, these guys know each other, played each other twice last year, once at this tournament, and I believe it was a one-run game in this tournament last year. So it'll be fun. Pocatello is a completely different team. Of course, Seckel is the high school coach in Pocatello, and this is probably about their 16th or 17th Legion game of the year. So a good group of young kids. It'll be interesting tonight how they match up against a very experienced these guys have played in every situation imaginable, the Powell Pioneers, defending state titles champions.
We'll talk about it more when we come back after this. You're tuned in to the 307 Baseball Live at the 2024 Green River Knight Invite, presented by First Bank of Wyoming, live on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The strategic plan for Una County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uintah County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Kazine's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Kazine's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Kazine's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
And we welcome you back for our scene set brought to you by Farmer Insurance, Kazine's Ace and Furniture pregame show. And Powell Pioneers in the orange, the Pocatello Razorbacks in the navy blue. It should be a fun one, Cody Beers. Again, these two teams, two of the top single-A programs in their respective states. And it should, it almost feels like a bit of a battle of the champions type deal, as it looks like we are ready to get started with the leadoff man, Powell, the designated visiting team, and it will be Brock Johnson, the reigning single-A pitcher of the year. He was also the single-A state tournament MVP.
Yeah, he's an amazing athlete. He's going to go play college ball, pitching only at Central Arizona. So he's got a lot of things to show the world in baseball.
as the first pitch is on the way, and it is delivered at 5:25. It's a swing and a drive into deep center field. Retreating back is Bowman. He makes the grab for out number 1.
Good hustle play in center field by Bowman. He had to get on the sprint in a hurry as Brock hit that thing about 300 feet.
Time for our team spotlight, brought to you by Aspen Cinemas, reminding you to check out Horizon, an American Saga, only in theaters starting tomorrow. Scan the QR code for tickets or visit them at aspencinemas.com. But our team spotlight, we focus on the Powell Pioneers, who all year last year, they were the #1 team in the entire single A. They went into the state tournament, had a lot of pressure, dropped that Thursday night game to the Cody Cubs, meaning they had to beat Cody twice in order to get the state championship. They did it. Game 1 was an extra inning affair. Game 2, almost an extra inning affair. But they are your reigning state champs.
Yeah, what a matchup it is in Park County between those two teams.
Yep.
Winners of a whole bunch of state titles right in that corner.
Absolutely. This is Jordan Loera, the second baseman. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Gives us our first ballerina count of the year, 2-2.
Loera, new player in this lineup that I've never seen.
Swing and a little blooper just over the head of Jason Borders off the third baseman line. Didn't have to make too athletic move, but he let you know he's paying attention.
Jet Schwann will not play tonight for the Powell Pioneers. He's been on vacation. He will play tomorrow, however.
2-2 on the way. Catches the zone and going down looking, Barrera. Let's go ahead and go to our starting line. It's brought to you by Bridger Valley Electric Association. Let's start with the defensive alignment for the Pocatello Razorbacks. In left field, Jolikin Wild, Cooper Bowman in center, Cody Smith in right, and then we'll give you the infield after the first pitch to Cade Queen. Catches the zone for strike 1. Infield featuring Jackson Humphreys at first, Tyler Adams at second, CJ Short at shortstop, and Dayton Dawson over at the hot corner. Next pitch, swing, and a slow dribbler to the shortstop. Throw over to first, or no, it'll get past him. Sorry, that is a single for Cade Queen.
E6.
Or E6, sorry.
Right through his legs, just didn't get down on that hit. Shortstop.
So 1 down, or 2 down rather, and that'll bring up Trey Stenerson, the power hitting center fielder. By the way, that's a lineup brought to you by Bridger Valley Electric Association. For the Pioneers, we have it with Johnson leading off. Loera bats second. Queen bats third. Throw back to first to check up on Queen. Stenerson in the cleanup spot. Cole Foskey bats fifth. Ethan Welsh sixth. Jacob Gibson seventh. Devin Kokler eighth. And Travion Solberg, the left fielder, bats ninth. First pitch to Stenerson. Catches the outside part of the zone for strike 1. Stenerson, no stranger to Stratton Myers Ballpark. Last year, he put a few over the wall during this tournament.
Stenerson going to Shadron State to play football as a wide receiver.
Yeah.
One of Wyoming's best.
I was about to say, he was one of the top wide receivers in 3A this last year. Connection between him and actually the catcher, Jet Schwann, is the reason why. This one, a little blooper into right field, drops down for a base hit. Hustling to third is Queen, and we got runners on the corners with 2 down for the Pioneers.
Cade Queen pitching tonight. He is going to Montana State at Billings to play baseball. Jet Schwann going to Rocky Mountain College to play quarterback. I mean, the talent on this Powell team is once-in-a-generation talent.
And by the way, this is also a bunch of kids on this team were on the basketball team that went undefeated to the the 3A state championship.
Stenerson, one of the key members of that team.
Cole Foskey, the catcher, now steps into the batter's box, filling in for Jet Schwann. Throw back to first to check up on Stenerson. That one gets away. Here comes Queen, and the Pioneers are on the board first. Hustling towards third is Stenerson, and he'll get in there no problem.
Just a bad throw going toward first. Got on the wrong side of the guy leading off. This first baseman for Pocatello, Jackson Humphreys, bats cleanup for this Pocatello team. He's got a live bat.
Still waiting his first pitch, Cole Foskey with a runner on third. The pitch from Boston Sorensen, by the way, the pitcher. Popped up with 2 down. The first baseman, Humphreys, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So after a half inning, it is Powell, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. And we'll see what Pocatello has in store. You're tuned in to 307 Baseball live at the 2024 Night Invite Wood Bat Tournament, brought to you by First Bank of Wyoming, live on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is Southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Elan, Olliff, and Cody Beers ready for the bottom of the first inning as we go to our keys to the game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, Wyoming. For all your sand, cement, and gravel needs, contact Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515. And for Powell, well, the first key is already accomplished. Get on the board first and get some momentum. Show that you are that team that I think everybody is chasing down. They've had a bit of an injury-riddled season that has slowed them down to where they aren't quite appearing as potent as they were last year, but there's still the second half of the season to turn things around. For Pocatello, though, their key to the game is they're going to have to keep up with this Powell Pioneers team step for step. So 1 run goes on the board, they got to put one up themselves.
Well, and if you're Pocatello, you want to make sure that you play air-free ball, and that error in the first inning led to a run. And you've got to make the plays, the routine plays, to win this game.
That's your keys to the game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515 for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. All right, bottom of the first as we go into the defensive alignment for the Powell Pioneers. In left field, it's Trayvon Solberg. Center field, Trace Stenerson. Devin Kokler in right. Infield featuring Jacob Gibson at first, Jordan Loria at second, Brock Johnson at shortstop, Ethan Welch at third, and a battery featuring Cade Queen pitching to Cole Foskey. Leading off for the Razorbacks, it'll be Cooper Bowman, the center fielder.
Cade Queen had the privilege of playing with his older brother. His older brother didn't have near the supporting cast that Cade Queen has with this Pioneer squad.
Queen has seen some high-intensity pitching before. First pitch, swing and a foul ball, and he'll start out 0-1 against Bowman. After Bowman, it'll be the left fielder, Jolican Wild, then Dayton Polson, the third baseman, bats third. Jackson Humphreys, the cleanup man. C.J. Short will bat fifth. Cody Smith, sixth. Caden Adams, seventh. Tyler Adams, eighth. And Bronson Shepard, the designated hitter, will be the 9-man.
Cade Queen's been starting for this Pioneers team since I believe he was 14 when he started at third base.
Third base is his usual spot, I believe. The pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. Again, a lot of people coming into the season by virtue of the fact that they didn't hardly lose anyone, thought Powell was the big-time favorite to repeat as state champions. They very well could be, but it's been a different season. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And sometimes that happens. Injuries come up. A lot of things are out of your control in a long season. And just showing how difficult it is to be that team to defend your title. But Powell's still in a very good spot where they could be the Wyoming State champions again. Here's Jolican Wild, the left fielder. First pitch, up high and in for ball 1.
Yeah, when you're the favorite, everybody has your name circled on the schedule, and it's tough.
Queen, tall righty, kicks and deals. And this one, chopper right at the first baseman, Gibson. He gathers it in after bobbling it, steps on the bag for out number 2. So with 2 down, That'll now bring up Dayton Polson, the third baseman. Here in the bottom of the first inning. So 2 down for Polson. If he's able to reach, that'll bring up the cleanup man, Jackson Humphreys. Queen delivers. Catches the inside part of the zone for strike 1.
Pocatello team, couple guys going to come in as incoming 18-year-olds, but they're pretty young. Good talented group, though.
Queen with the 0-1. Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, Welch. He brings it in, and that's going to do it for inning number 1. So, with 1 down, it is Powell 1, Pocatello nothing on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You're tuned in to 307 Baseball live at the 2024 Night Invites, presented by First Bank of Wyoming on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
At Uintah County School District number 6, each student is important. Each student has different interests. Each student has unique talents and areas for growth and development. We love and appreciate each student, and we work hard to make sure we are meeting the needs of each student so that when we all come together, we create a powerful school district filled with individual students headed for success. Uintah County School District number 6 in Lyman. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse at what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven. 100 Wasatch and 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
And we welcome you back to Stratton Myers Ballpark here in beautiful Green River, Wyoming. Day 1 of the Night Invites. Wood Bat Tournament hosted by the Green River Knights. They are on deck. They'll be playing the Lockwood, Montana Razorbacks at 8 o'clock in our final game of Day 1. Earlier in the tournament, we saw Riverton beat Rollins. Then we saw another great game. We'll talk to you about that in a minute as Sorensen delivers the first pitch to Welch. He'll pop that one up. Brent coming over is Paulson from third base to make the catch for out number 1. But that second game, that was
sorry.
No, it's all good. I'm trying to remember.
The game.
Yeah.
Laramie and Jackson.
That's right. And Jackson gets the win over Laramie. Cheyenne Hawks beat the Level Mustangs in game number 3, and now here we are. Yeah, it was. Now here we are in game 4. The pitch outside for ball 1 to Jacob Gibson, the first baseman.
Green River folks in this tournament really upped the competition level in Class A. Some really good baseball here this weekend promised.
Ooh, catches him on the back of the helmet, and he'll just take his base. No doubt they'll just kind of walk over, check on him. I'll now bring up Devin Kokler, the right fielder, with 1 down. First time I've seen Kokler on this team.
Guessing you might hear about him on the football field.
Pitch. Outside part of the zone for strike 1. Good looking pitch there from Boston Sorensen, pitching to Caden Adams. Checks the runner at first, comes set around the belt. The 1. Inside corner for strike 2. So quickly an 0-2 count to Kokler.
That's a good looking breaking pitch. Just dropped right over that inside corner.
Travion Solberg stands on deck. Runner on first is Jacob Gibson. Got there via hit by pitch. Pitch swing and a miss up high. Tried to check it, but he went around. And that is strikeout number 2 for Sorensen. And out number 2. That'll now bring up Travion Solberg, the left fielder.
Thought we were going to get a break from the wind. I don't think so. At least not yet.
Back on top of the mound, it is Solberg. Or excuse me, Sorensen. Solberg in the batter's box. I was just thinking, our awnings held up pretty well throughout the day.
Boy,
and it's seen some gusts. Up high and inside corner for strike 1. Top of the second inning. Pitch to Solberg, the 0-1. Up high for ball 1.
.305 down the lines of this Stratton Myers field, 310 in center.
Next pitch, swing and gets under that one, pops into foul territory. Humphreys chasing it out of play, and it'll be a long strike, or it'll be strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cody, this ballpark also going to be the site of the 2024 Single A West District Tournament.
That'll be fun. That'll be a great tournament here, and you know, I really pushed when I was state chairman that the state needed to be here too. It's a beautiful little ballpark.
1-2. Catches the zone. Beautiful breaking ball there for Sorensen. So 3 strikeouts, 2 of them looking as that ends the inning. 1 on, no hits, no errors. 1-0 Powell going into the bottom of the second. For Pocatello, it will be the 4, 5, 6 batters. You're tuned in to the 2024 Green River Night Invite Wood Bat Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by First Bank of Wyoming, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
The very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming is the Best Western Dunmar Inn. This amazing hotel is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
Well, it's the heart of the order. Jackson Humphreys, CJ Short, and Cody Smith, 4, 5, 6 batters due up for the Razorbacks as they trail the Powell Pioneers 1-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Elan Olliff alongside Cody Beers. And Cody, here an inning and a half in the books. What kind of adjustments are you looking to make if you are the Razorbacks on offense?
Well, I think you're okay on offense. You've just got to get Cade Queen timed up. He's got a nice breaking pitch too, but here's your best hitter for Pocatello. We'll see how he adjusts to what he's seen so far from Cade Queen. Humphrey's got very active hands, big physical player for Pocatello.
So they call for the balls to come in. By the way, Powell, a 28-13 team. Humphreys right now comes in. The lefty, first pitch, up high in the zone for strike 1. Good looking pitch there by Cade Queen.
He's got a nice little curveball. It could be a two-seam fastball he throws. It moves a little bit.
The 0-1. Up high and away. Good grab there by Foskey for ball 1. Steps the 1-1. outside and low corner. 2 balls, 1 strike, as Humphrey's going to try to give the Razorbacks their first base runner of the game. 2-1. Outside, 31 count coming up. Humphrey's kind of going old school, no batting gloves. With the wood bat, you're gonna feel that one.
I like it. It's like a lumberjack.
Swing and a miss for strike 2 at some high heat. So full count to Humphreys. Queen steps and deals. Up high, and Humphreys works the leadoff walk. That's the first walk given up by K. Queen, the first base runner for the Razorbacks. That'll now bring up CJ Short, the shortstop. Queen from the stretch. Pitch showing bunt. Down the third base line. It stays fair. No.
I believe he kicked it foul.
He kicked it foul, so that's going to go down. As another base runner, Humphreys moves to second.
No, they're bringing him back.
Oh, they're going to call it a foul ball,
He must have kicked it after it went foul, but that was a great bunt from CJ Short. It must have just went foul when he kicked it. We saw this out of the Razorbacks over at their tournament. They're not afraid to play small ball.
Another bunt, this one right back at the pitcher. Queen throws the second to get Humphreys, and the leadoff man is out. So as a fielder's choice.
Just good heads-up play by Cade Queen. Humphrey's not going to win any races, but so you've got to lay that bunt deep and hopefully have him moving down the line a little quicker.
I'll bring up the right fielder, Cody Smith, with 1 down, 1 on here in the bottom of the second. Queen checks the runner over at first. Comes set. And the pitch. Catches the outside part of the zone for strike 1. Well, the home team starting to show up, the Green River Knights, as they'll take on the Lockwood Razorbacks out of Montana at 8 o'clock. The 0-1 on the way up high. Good grab there by Foskey for ball 1. We're going to turn down that crowd mic just to try to cut down on the wind here on the broadcast.
You gotta see how you can turn off the wind here.
I wish. I'd activated that a few hours ago. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So 1-2 count to Cody Smith with Caden Adams, the catcher, on deck, and the runner on right now, CJ Short. 1 down. The pitch. Swing, and this one into left field, foul. So the count will hold 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Powell coach Jason Border's telling us Queen's been battling a little bit of sore elbow, sore arm, but he's still playing.
Queen comes set. The 1-2. Swing and a chopper, right into the glove of the third baseman. On to second for 1, to first in time for a 5-6-3 double play to end the inning. So nobody comes home on a walk, and it is still 1-0 going into the third. You're tuned in to the 2024 Green River Night Invite presented by First Bank of Wyoming, live on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
On your way to Flaming Gorge or the Uinta, stop in at the store, formerly known as the Cash Store in Fort Bridger, to top up on gas or grab those last-minute snacks. Visit the store today in Fort Bridger, Wyoming. The store is proud to support the students of the Bridger Valley.
Dad, I feel like I got something in my eye.
Let me have a look.
Natural protective features of the eye, such as eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and tears, are not always enough. I've been helping people for 14 years, removing anything from metal, glass, or plastic from their eyes. I've even removed a bug that flew into my own eye. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect eye protection for playing sports or performing hazardous work to help prevent eye injuries.
Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to schedule your appointment to protect your precious eyesight. Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937.
Time for your third inning, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision in Evanston, Wyoming, where our vision is to improve yours. Well, great defense by the Powell Pioneers as Sorensen will come out for inning number 3 of his shift. So far, Sorensen has seen 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 run, 3 strikeouts, no walks. And then you want to talk about a pitcher's battle. Kate Queen, 2 innings, no hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout.
Boy, and that play at third base by Pioneers' Ethan Welch went to his knees, fielded that, threw it off his knees, threw a strike to second, and on to first for that double play. That's real stuff right there. It's the kind of thing that kids dream about when they're playing infield with their dad. You know,
I remember the first Little League team I was on, that was the season goal. We didn't care about wins. We didn't care about losses. We wanted to turn a double play, and now we're seeing these American Legion teams do it as if it's no big deal.
Yeah, that was definitely a routine play. Here's Brock Johnson.
Brock flew out to center field last time to lead off the game. First pitch to Johnson, swing, and a deep fly ball into left field. It's up there. It's out there. It is down on the wall. Wall scraper for Brock Johnson. Well, he makes you forget about the fly out to center with a deep double into left.
Boy, I thought it was out.
I was
contact. But it's surprising the ball stays in this yard as well as it does.
You know what? If it wasn't the wind for the wind, it might have been gone because the wind is blowing in towards us.
Brock Johnson, 2 swings, flew out in deep center, bounced that one off the fence for a double. So 2 pitches.
I now bring up Jordan Lorera with a runner on second. First pitch finds the zone for strike 1.
Lorera struck out looking his first time up for Powell.
And the pitch. Got under that one, pops it into foul territory. Polson can't make the grab. It's in and out of his glove, and that'll be a long strike.
Boy, and that one hurt a little bit, too, because it went through his glove and bounced off the noggin. Probably left a mark. He'll feel that probably first thing tomorrow morning on the pillow.
Or as soon as the game's over.
Good. It'll be a knot.
Uh-huh. Jordan Lara struck out looking his first time up. 1 ball, 1 strike to him. Brock Johnson stands on second base. 1-0 Powell. This one up the middle, right back to the shortstop short. Throw over to first in time for out number 1, but in the meantime, Johnson advances to third.
Well, that's up for play of the game. Did you see the umpire get out of the way?
Yeah.
Nifty move out there, wearing the blue. Almost got him in the face.
Please don't do that. There's an umpire shortage. Here's Kate Queen. He reached on an error last time up. This one not going to be an error. It's just laced down the left field line, but it's foul.
That ball looked like it was as big as a basketball for Cade. He had all that one.
Sorensen. The pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, and I was thinking, man, you throw him another fastball down the middle, he's going to hit it halfway to Evanston.
We talked about how Brock Johnson is the reigning pitcher of the year and the reigning state tournament MVP. Well, Kate Queen's your reigning player of the year as he fouled that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Had a monster year at the plate last year.
He's a great athlete. Loves the game of baseball, taking it to college.
The 1-2. This one looped over short at shortstop. Here comes Johnson. He'll score, and it is 2-0 Pioneers thanks to the RBI single by Cade Queen.
Double by Johnson, single by Cade Queen. There's your 2 runs coming from the top of the order. Expect that. They've got to have that throughout the season.
Here comes Trace Dennerson. You want to talk about a clutch performer. How many home runs did he have in the state tournament, including the state championship game? First pitch outside, 1 ball, no strikes.
Another kid that really came into his own last year at the right time. And, man, he is a dominant wide receiver in Wyoming high school football.
Yeah. Comes set. Sorensen with the 1-0. Swing and a fly ball into deep center field. Back goes Bowman. He'll make the grab for out number 2.
Great play out there in center. That wind is whipping things around. Really didn't move too much, but you got to think it's jumping all over this blue
Oh,
sky.
yeah. I was about to say the outfielders are – there might be some tricksty balls out there with the wind the way this is going. That'll now bring up Cole Foskey.
Queen looks like he's off on the run.
First pitch to Foskey. There goes Queen for second, as you mentioned, and he's in there, no problem.
It's a good throw, but it bounced, and the shortstop had to come up in front of the bag to make that catch.
2 balls, no strikes. Or excuse me, 1 ball, no strikes to Foskey. Queen over on second. Pitch, this one, chopper right at the shortstop. Short, gloves it, throws it at first, in time, and the inning is over. So the 6-3 putout ends an inning that had 1 run come in on 2 hits, and the Pioneers lead it 2-0 going into the bottom of the 3rd. Brought to you by UNTI Envision. You're tuned in to the 2024 Green River Night Invites Wood Bat Tournament live on MyLocalRadio.com, presented by First Bank of Wyoming, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Farming requires working with the right equipment. At Covelo Auto Farm Service, you will find the right size tractor, tractor accessories, cattle chutes, and calf corrals for all your farming needs. Covelos has all your auto needs as well. From fluids to belts to protection for your hands, they've got you covered. Covelos also offers a service center for your truck and tractors in one convenient location. Covelos is your one-stop farm and auto shop. Stop in and see them today at 80 Reese Road. Covelos Auto Farm Service.
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Cade Queen out there for inning number 3 of work, as he will take on the bottom 3rd of the order, Adams, and Shepard. Sounds like a law firm.
That Queen's only blemish so far, he walked Jackson Humphreys in the top of that 2nd, but they got him out in order, so he's faced 6 batters.
But a inning-ending double play last time for the Pioneers. I'll now bring up Caden Adams and Tyler Adams and Bronson Shepard. And if they can get to the top of the order, that could be big, as it would help the Razorbacks, because the more familiar you get with the pitcher, the better off. Said Captain Obvious. Caden Adams, tall right-hander, steps into the box. The pitch by Queen. Down to the dirt, 4-1. The 1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss, 4-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Caden Adams. As you mentioned it, the only problem he had was a walk and a fielder's choice so far in this last inning, as Pocatello trying to get closer and closer to getting some base runners on. 1 ball, 2 strikes as that one is in there. Powell, on the other hand, an RBI by Kate Queen, who's helping himself out on the mound in the last inning, has made this 2-0. The 1-2. Foul ball as he's well under that, and that's over the third base dugout, no problem, and we'll hold that 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I don't think he's wearing steel, Elan. He slipped when he swung the bat at that last one.
Well, the wind is a double-edged sword as that one is up high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the reason why is I'm looking off in the distance, there are some dark clouds, and this wind seems to be pushing those clouds away from us. So I am grateful for that.
Yeah, that's good news.
The 2-2. Foul ball, we'll do it all over again.
Might have to get Chris Sekela another coat over there. He looks like he's kind of chilly. Pocatello manager.
2-2 on the way. Up high and in. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Great job here by Caden Adams to work the count full against Queen. The 3-2. Foul ball, we'll do it again.
On deck better. Tyler Adams, he's getting a workout.
How big could this at-bat be looming? 3-2 and a 2-0 game. Swing and a miss for strike 3, as that is the second strikeout for Kate. Now bring up Tyler Adams. One down. And the top of the order, Cooper Bowman stands on deck. First pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Queen steps, and the 0-1 on the way. This one, a light blooper down at the shortstop. Throw by Johnson is in time for out number 2. What a throw by Johnson there from the gap.
Yeah, Brock Johnson sits at the back of the dirt. Didn't have to charge it, nothing, just picked it up. Threw a 90-mile-per-hour fastball the first. That's what happens when you have talent, Elan.
I was about to say, that's what happens when you have the reigning pitcher of the year playing shortstop.
Amazing play.
I'll now bring up Cooper Bowman, struck out swinging first time up, takes the next pitch as a strike. Queen kicks and deals the 0-1. That one sounds like a broken bat, pops up, and Queen gets there to make the grab for out number 3. So, or check that was Bronson Shepard, my apologies, the designated hitter. So Shepard pops out, Adams strikes out, Tyler Adams grounds out to shortstop. Going to the 4th, it's 2-0 Powell. You're tuned in to the 2024 Green River Night Invite Wood Bat Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network, presented by First Bank of Wyoming.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. we're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Top of the 4th inning. Here we are, as the Pioneers look to add to their lead. 2-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Elan Olliff and Cody Beers coming to you live from Stratton Myers Ballpark here in Green River, Wyoming.
Well, fast ball game so far, thanks to Cade Queen mowing them down 3 up, 3 down.
You had to say it.
Oh.
You had to mention that it was a fast game so far.
Vegas told me to do it.
Vegas, of course, referring to our fellow broadcaster, Anthony Colasuno.
Oh, yeah.
Then we've got...
What's the temperature in Vegas right now? 100?
Yeah, figures. 110.
It's about 75 here. We like it.
Yep. All right, that'll now bring up Ethan Welsh. He popped out to the third baseman back in the 2nd inning. First pitch to Welsh, swing and a liner over the third baseman, and a lead-off single for the Pioneers.
Pioneers kind of the mindset, which goes to Jason Borders. The best pitch you may see in an at-bat is the first pitch, and there's a lot of first pitch hits coming out of this Pioneer squad.
Well, also, if it's a fastball, they're probably swinging at it anyways. Doesn't matter if it's the first or the 50th pitch.
Yep.
Jacob Gibson hit by a pitch last at bat with a man on. Throw back to first to check up on Welch, and he's back no problem.
Welch with those outstanding plays at third base in this game. See what kind of wheels he's got.
Come set. Pitch. Outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Jacob Gibson. Devin Kokler, the right fielder on deck, and Travion Solberg, the left fielder in the hole. Checks the runner at first. Now comes set around the belt. The 1-0 to Gibson. Misses down low. 2 balls, no strikes. Boston Sorensen, you take away some of the hits and you take away some errors. This is a pretty good performance by him. It's only 2-0, but with the way that Kate Queen has pitched, it feels like it's a little bit higher of a hill to climb.
It does.
Next pitch misses away. 3-0 to Jacob Gibson. But that, I mean, he has done his job to hold this Powell offense at bay.
Yeah, Powell, 2 runs on 3 hits.
Throw back over to first to check up on Welsh, and he's good. Got it. And that first run didn't even came off of the RBI single by Trey Stenerson. As the ball gets away on the throwback. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Gibson. Sorensen checks the runner at first. And the 31. Misses away, and Gibson will get on via the walk. So he's been plunked, he's been walked. I'll now bring up Devin Kokler, who struck out swinging last time up.
Just got to like the athleticism of this Pioneers team. They're big, they're long, muscled up kids. I mean, this is the proverbial go to Powell, play the farm boys back in the day.
One thing,
2 or 3 of these may have ever been on a farm.
Bunt is missed. He missed the bunt, so that'll go down as a strike. Here's the other thing to kind of keep in mind when you compare these two teams. The Razorbacks are are effectively the feeder team for the Rebels out of Pocatello. They have a AA team here. For Powell, this is their varsity team. This is the best that they have. So you've got a bunch of underclassmen playing a varsity team here, and they're doing a good job holding their own. Bunt is up high. Bunt is attempted up high, and I'm guessing the bunt's off the table now as he's missed 2 attempts. We'll see what Coach wants Kokler to do.
Jason Borders saying, you know, you don't have to bunt that if it's over your head. You can pull it back.
Comes set. The pitch. Swing in a light hit, drop back to the third baseman. Tags third for the force out. Throw to first is
I got him
in time. So they get a double play to make it 2 down. It'll go down as a 5-3 as they cut down Welsh heading for third, and they'll get Kokler going to first.
A big play there by Polson, making it happen for Pocatello.
Meanwhile, Gibson stands on second. First pitch to Trayvon Solberg, who struck out swinging, is called a ball.
It's nice of you to bring people over to hold our shade place down from the wind.
Next pitch to Kokler misses away. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner in scoring position is Gibson, got there via the walk.
Have you told him he's got to hold the umbrella during football when it's snowing?
Not yet. We'll tell Anthony about that later. That's supposed to be a secret too. 2-1 on the way, or say, or 2-0 is a 2-1 now. The pitch. This one looped foul into right field, and that'll now make it a ballerina count 2-2.
But Solberg went with the pitch there, and that would have been extra bases, another run. This Powell team can hit it all over the field. Well coached.
Brock Johnson stands on deck. If they can get to him, that'd be a big help for this offense. The 2-2. Swing and a fly ball into shallow left field, and ranging over, making the grab is Jolikin Wild. It looked like it was shallow, but that thing kept carrying, and Wild actually had to retreat towards his left. So, 1 hit, no runs, no errors, and it is still 2-0 Powell. You're tuned in to the 2024 Night Invite Woodbat Tournament live on mylocalradio.com. Presented by First Bank of Wyoming, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Bottom of the 4th inning as the Pioneers lead this one 2-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
2 runs on 4 hits for Powell, and they've stranded 4 runners on the other side. There's all zeros on the Pocatello side so far.
It'll be the first, second, and third batters. Bowman, Wild, and Polson due up. A combined 0 for 3 against Queen. Bowman, a strikeout victim. First time up, first pitch. Misses away, ball 1.
Got to think if something's going to happen for Pocatello, it needs to be now.
Yep.
Got to get some guys on base, move them around.
The pitch. Foul ball into this back screen. 2 balls, no strikes. As we are over the halfway point of this game after this half inning. So you're right. Needs to happen now. And I don't even, this game is close enough. I don't even think you have to get a run in this time. As that's a chopper at the third baseman, fielded by Welch. Throw across the diamond, well in time for out number 1.
Another great play by Welch at third base. He's got range. He's got a good arm.
That is the last 5 batters in a row that Queen is retired. And now brings up Jolican Wild, who hit it straight to the first baseman, Jacob Gibson. First pitch to Wild. Swing and a foul ball over the broadcast booth for strike 1.
Great job here by the Green River board. Green River groundskeepers. This field in great shape. It's fun to be here. Great backdrop with the man's face.
Wild thought that was going to tag him, and it came right back in. Still a ball, though. As I was saying before that hit, if you're Pocatello, I don't even think you need to score because it's only a 2-0 game, but I think you got to break up what Queen's doing here as that's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Cade Queen right now got the cruise control set. He's doing whatever he wants, really.
Yeah, I mean, if you give him a 4th inning like this, I think he can see blood. Shakes off the first sign from Foskey. A 1-2 to Wild. Up high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. At some point this season, not today, Cody, but at some point this season on a 2-2 count, I'm going to ask you, what do we call that? The 2-2 on the way. That one is popped up foul, and it'll hold 2 balls, 2 strikes.
So what do you call it?
A ballerina count, 2-2.
All right. Did you get that from Vegas? He's been going
no,
to too many
I've
shows
actually,
out there.
No, I think
That's
I
good.
came
I
up
like
with
it.
that myself.
That's good.
That one's in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. We'll see what Queen decides to do here. The 3-2 to Wild. Beautiful pitch in the.
Did he ring him?
He rung him. I was a little confused because he was running about a quarter of a way to first, and he calls him out. Strike 3. It looked like a strike from back here.
Yeah, I think it kind of faked out the umpire there. He didn't realize what the count was, but it is a called strike 3.
I'll now bring up Dayton Polson, lined out to the third baseman last time up. And the pitch up high for ball 1.
Blue's been very consistent with his zone. I just think he thought that was his second strike.
1-0 on the way. Beautiful pitch on the inside for strike 1. You know, you and I sit around and we listen to Jason Anthony, and you and I are on the mic. They are nowhere to be found. Yeah, this one, a looper right towards the first baseman, brought in by Gibby. He steps on the bag, and that's going to end the inning. So no hits, no runs, and we're off to the 5th. Powell leads it 2-0. You're tuned in to the 2024 Green River Night Woodbat Invite Tournament live on MyLocalRadio.com, presented by First Bank of Wyoming, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Auto, home, life, renters, and business all have one thing in common. They all need insurance. Choosing the right agent is always hard. Choose the agent that takes a professional and individual approach to each client. At Farmers Insurance in Lyman, you will find that agent. Farrell is a down-to-earth person who loves hunting, fishing, and above all, his family. Come in and visit him and his friendly staff for a quote today at 37 Mountain Meadow Street, Suite B in Lyman. Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
Top of the 5th inning. Pioneers lead it 2-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll see the top of the order: Brock Johnson, Jordan Lorera, and Kate Queen. Sorry, go ahead, Cody.
I just wanted to say thanks to you and everybody at mylocalradio.com for inviting me along, and it's a blast to be here in Green River. Going to look forward to doing state with you up in Powell, too. So,
yeah.
Wanted to say happy anniversary to my wife. Tomorrow it'll be 33 years.
Wow.
My wife, Robin.
And you're spending your anniversary down here with us?
Well, we're planning weekend stuff. So
I get that.
She's fine with me being here. It gives her a chance to rest up from teaching all year.
You know the schedule we work. My 10th anniversary is Friday, October 11th. So you can imagine that we are.
Is that a road game?
In Jackson.
All right.
So.
Better invite her along.
Yep.
Make a weekend out of it.
And so you can imagine we got plans on another date. Brock Johnson, 1 for 2 on the day. Hit a booming double into left field. And will take this first pitch for a strike.
That's the first time he has not hit the ball on the first pitch.
The 0-1 on the way. Ooh, inside. Almost got a piece of him. 1 ball, 1 strike to Johnson.
What a physical specimen, Brock Johnson. Look at those legs. Looks like he lifts a little weight. What do you think?
Absolutely. 1-1 on the way. Swing, got under that one, jammed him into center field. Bowman ranges over and makes the catch in center right for out number 1.
Johnson 1 for 3. Did have that double in the third. Fun to watch guys like that play baseball.
Oh, he was – I would say he was legendary in the state tournament last year. He had the big home run, big 3-run home run when the Pioneers were down by 2 to Cody late in that game, about the 5th inning. Cody had one of their top pitchers on the mound who had been mowing him down, and then Brock Johnson with a 3-run shot to take the lead in the championship game. This is Jordan Loera, 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch, swing and a foul ball over the third base dugout for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Loera.
And, you know, that one hurt Bo White, the new first-year manager for Cody, because he wants that state championship too.
1-1, and that one is popped up foul. That's going to go over the Union broadcast booth. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tell you what, they've got a good shot at it this year. They look very good late in the season right now.
Yeah, Cody's a very good ball club. Well coached.
A 1-2 on the way. As that one goes inside, tagged him. So a hit by pitch will put Loera on.
A few groans, wondering where he got hit.
I'll now bring up Kate Queen with a man on and 1 down.
Queen 1 for 2. He had an RBI in the third.
Queen comes set, or excuse me, Sorensen comes set. The pitch to Queen. Runner goes for second. They're going to let him have it as that's called a strike.
Queen with that subtle half step, kind of maybe block things a little bit. I don't think you're going to gun that speed down, Lorera. He's fast.
Pitch to Queen. Fouls that one off, and he's down 0-2. Just got a piece of it, too. Trey Stenderson stands on deck. Stenderson with an RBI single back in the first. Sorensen looks at second, delivers the 0-2, and another foul ball as Queen stays alive. As soon as this wind dies down to a decent level, I'll turn the crowd mic up. Unfortunately, if I was to turn the crowd mic up right now, all you get is a...
Just turn it on tomorrow.
Yeah. Or tonight. The 0-2 on the way. And Queen stays alive. That is the third straight pitch he's fought off.
We had to dive clear across the plate to hit that one. Been a pleasure to watch these Queen boys. They're both sons of a game warden. Chris Queen. Good friend.
0-2 on the way. Swing and a liner into center field. Coming up and making the grab is Bowman. They'll throw to second and they double him. Or did that drop?
No,
I think it dropped. No?
No, they caught it. That's the double play right there.
That's a double play. I think they doubled him up, and they did. That's the end of the inning. So no runs come in on no hits, and it is 2-0 going into the bottom of the fifth. You're tuned in to the 2024 Green River Night Invite Wood Bat Tournament live on MyLocalRadio.com, presented by First Bank of Wyoming, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Gardeners Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Hiking in the summer, hunting in the fall, and sledding in the winter are a vital part of living in Lyman, Wyoming. Visiting the historic Heritage Park with its splash pad and updated playground are a must for summertime activities. Visit the new Frisbee Golf Course and make new memories with your family and friends. The town of Lyman is a quiet, peaceful place with some of the best residents in the state. Stop in today and make some new friends and memories that will last forever.
Bottom of the fifth inning. And the Pioneers still lead it 2-0. It'll be the 4, 5, 6 batters due up. Humphreys, Short, and Smith. Humphreys worked a walk and then was thrown out on a fielder's choice. Short reached on a fielder's choice, and then Cody Smith was thrown out as he grounded into a double play.
Still no hits given up by Cade Queen.
And so far, he's
the absolute minimum.
I was about to say it's been the minimum so far.
12 batters through 4 innings.
He's been able to get around the few mistakes he's made. Tell you what, Cade Queen, he came out here and he is he's feeling it today. See if he can continue this groove that he's found. Jackson Humphreys, again, worked a walk, and I think it's the only walk that he's given up. It is. Queen with the pitch. Outside, 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, that inning, they tried to bunt Humphreys to second. And they were able to get 2 different guys on base as C.J. Short reached on a fielder's choice.
1-0. Swing and a fly ball into left field. That's down for the first base hit of the game for the Razorbacks.
Humphreys is the best hitter on this Pocatello team, and got a second look, second at bat, and he got that goose egg off the board for Pocatello.
I'll now bring up C.J. Short, who reached on a fielder's choice last time up. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Well, we got one more game tonight on day 1 of the 2024 Green River Night Invite Wood Bat Tournament, and it is the host team Green River taking on Lockwood, Montana. As that one is a slow roller to the second baseman, on to second for 1, to first, has to jump is Gibson, so they'll get the lead runner again, and CJ Short reaches on another fielder's choice.
Nice heads-up play by the second baseman, Jordan Lara. Knew he had a little bit extra time with Humphreys running to make that play at second, and why not always try it when Brock Johnson's a shortstop?
Yeah. I'll now bring up Cody Smith, grounded into a 5-4-3 double play last time up. First pitch. Thought that was high, and it falls right back in. Beautiful pitch by Queen. 4 strike 1.
Yeah, that absolutely faked out Cody Smith. He was ducking out of the way.
Checks the runner at first. Comes set. The 0-1. Bunt shown. Pulls it back in time for a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down, 1 on. Bottom of the 5th. Throw back to first, and he dives back in time. He's safe. Bunt is down the third base line. Beautiful job. Queen throws the first in time for out number 2. So that'll move the runner over on the sacrifice bunt.
Nice try there. You could have ended up with a guy at third base, but you got a well-seasoned pitcher, well-seasoned infielder out there. Knows he's got to make the play, and Queen threw a strike to first.
Now brings up Caden Adams. He struck out swinging last time up. The pitch. Catches zone for strike 1. You know you're a baseball broadcaster when you can't really tell the difference between a backwards and a forwards K anymore, when you've written them so much and you're like, did I write that correctly? In your normal life, you write a K backwards on accident. It's happened. 0-1 on the way. Boy. Makes it strike 2. Beautiful pitch there by Queen.
Back-to-back breaking pitches. Had a good buddy who used to call baseball, and he really hadn't called that much. He used to call it high and right, low and left. I was like, okay, we need to talk, man. We need to talk.
I think I know who you're talking about. I've heard this story. 0-2 on the way. Inside and high for ball 1.
Hopefully he's not listening.
He was supposed to come here, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
It's okay. He's won more broadcaster awards than you and I ever dreamed of.
He's got the golden pipes.
Yep.
Talking about Eric Bawley from here in Green River.
1-2, swing and a miss for strike 3, and that will do it. So 1 hit, no runs as the Razorbacks strand 1, and we're off to the 6th. It's 2-0. Powell, you're tuned in to the 2024 Green River Night Invite Wood Bat Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by First Bank of Wyoming, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
Sixth inning, getting ready to get started, and Powell carries a 2-0 lead on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Elan, Olliff, and Cody Beers coming to you live from Stratton Myers Park here in Green River, side of the 2024 Green River Night Invite Wood Bat Tournament. Night Invite Wood Bat Tournament. Also will be the site later next month of the 2024 Wyoming American Legion Single A Western District Tournament to find out who goes to the state tournament over in Powell. By the way, Powell, by virtue of hosting, they're already going to be there. And you can't think of a more deserving team to already have their ticket punched, because you know they were going to come out of that Western District with a #1 spot.
Well, it makes the district tournament even more competitive because, you know, you take one of the favorites out of it.
Yep.
And so now you're going to see who can come out. 3 more teams get to go.
Trey Stenderson will lead things off. 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch, Stenderson misses away. 1 ball, no strikes.
Playing some Journey here between innings. A story to tell you here about that when we have a break.
Pitch to Stenderson, finds his own. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Boston Sorensen has, again, this game looks a whole lot more uphill than it really is because of the pitching by Cade Queen. 2 runs seems like it's going to be very hard to come by as Stenderson chops that one into left field for a leadoff single. But as I was saying, Boston Sorensen has done everything he can to keep his team in this game.
Yeah, he's done a nice job now. 2 runs on 5 hits after that Stenderson hit, but he's done a nice job. And you know, this Pocatello team, they play within themselves. They're fairly young. They just don't beat themselves much. I believe they've had 1 error in the ball game.
Cole Foskey, 0 for 2 on the day. Steps into the batter's box, the young catcher. Stenderson goes for second. Throw to second is not in time. He'll take it, no problem.
Now the problem with that play by the shortstop is he never made it to second base. If he's there, it's an out.
And we're going to have a conversation here on the mound. We might be seeing a pitching change here.
Okay, Journey playing in the between innings. Have you watched any of the America's Got Talent auditions this year?
Not this year, no.
A janitor at a high school from California steps up there, starts singing that exact same Journey song, and he sounded like Steve Perry.
Pretty cool.
I was in awe.
I bet.
Journey, one of the favorite groups that I had growing up as a kid, and it was Steve Perry standing there, but it wasn't, you know.
Huh.
Amazing audition. It got a standing O, and he got, of course, the golden ribbons all over him and all that.
I'll have to look that up.
It was fantastic.
Cole Foskey.
There's your random fact of the day.
A 1-0 count. The pitch. Catches the outside for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come set. Sorensen with the 1-1. That one gets away from Adams. Stenderson over to third on the pass ball.
That was actually a nice job behind the plate to block that ball.
Yeah, more like a wild pitch, I think is what they'll call that.
Caden Adams on that block.
Wind is back, so the crowd mic goes away. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. He got a piece of it. 4 strike 2. Sorensen now kicks the 2-2. Gets away from him. 3-2. Stenderson standing on third. Pocatello will have the final bats of this game with full count offering on, and he walked them. So runners on the corners with nobody down, and an opportunity for Powell to really kind of break this thing open with Ethan Welch, who reached on a single last time up, popped out to the third baseman in the second, will come in now.
Rest of your broadcast crew showed up. I'm guessing they were talking to their girlfriends. They disappeared. Tent was about ready to blow away, and they're over there romancing.
Runners on the corners for Welch. The pitch. That one popped up into left field, but it's going foul. 0-1 count to Welch. Jacob Gibson stands on deck. And in the hole, it's Devin Kokler.
I always thought when you wore number 1 on your back, man, you better bring your game. Everybody wants to know who that number 1 is. And Welch has had himself a game tonight at third base.
Mm-hmm. I'd always try to pick the most obscure number so I could kind of blend in. Runner goes for second. Oh, and they faked him out. Throw to second. Got him. Now the runner comes home. They got him at, oh, no, they didn't get him at second.
No, I think he was coming out of his slide when the tag was applied, so that'll score a run.
So Stenderson comes home on the throw.
Not sure what the thought process was there. 3-0's Lake Trail and Powell, 10-0.
This one, chopper down the third base line. Throw to first in time for out number 2. Or number 1, rather, sorry. So a 5-3 put out, and in the meantime, you've got Foskey going over to third. So that puts a runner 90 feet away for
Gibson.
Yep, for Gibson. Sorry, I'm trying to take care of something production-wise here.
Gibson, who's been hit by a pitch and walked in this game, still without an official at-bat.
Pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 balls, sorry. Next pitch, found that one off, and it's a 2-1 count. The 2-1 to Gibson. Inside, it got him. Runners on the corners as Gibson is hit for the second time in this game. See what the pitch count is right now for Boston Sorensen. That is his 74th pitch of the game right there. As he'll now take on Devin Kokler. 0 for 2, strikeout, and a ground out to the third baseman last time up. Sorensen checks the runner at first. Pitch up high for ball 1.
Boy, and if you're Pocatello, you don't want to see the top of this Powell order. You need to get these next 2 guys some way, somehow, get them out.
Come set. Pitch. Up high again. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 down here in the top of the 6th. The runners on the corners as one has already come in. Kogler, a strikeout victim and a ground out victim. Pitch. Fouls that one. 2-1 count. See if Boston Sorensen can work his way back in to this count here.
Just stare at him a while. He gets really uncomfortable.
We're talking about Anthony again?
Yeah.
2-1. Swing and a miss. Runner goes for second. He'll get there uncontested. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, so you play the out here. Do you try to cut the run?
I think you got to. With how well Kate Queen's pitching, I don't think you can afford to go down 4-0. Unless you can get him out of the game somehow.
Shortstop's playing near the grass. Third baseman on the grass.
The 2-2. Gets that one. Great job by Adams, as that one looked like it squirted past him, but instead it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. If that had gotten past him, you better believe that Foskey's coming home.
Well, that saved a run, no doubt.
The 3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and a big strikeout for Boston Sorensen.
Get Jet Swan coming out to pinch run.
And he'll come pitch run for Cole Foskey.
Foskey with a chance to get his catch and outfit back on.
Schwann, the usual starting catcher for this team, gets the night off. First pitch. Swing and getting under it is Solberg. Shortstop. Short makes the catch, and that's going to do it for this 6th inning. So we are on to the bottom of the 6th. Still 3-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You're tuned in to the 2024 Green River Night Wood Bat Invite, live on MyLocalRadio.com, presented by First Bank of Wyoming, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
And we welcome you back to the 2024 Green River Night Wood Bat Invite. Live on My Local Radio, presented by First Bank of Wyoming.
Well, you know, this Powell team has been limited to 3 runs on 5 hits. They've stranded 6 runners in the ballgame, Elan, and, you know, got to give it to this young Pocatello team. Probably kind of had in their minds, you know, we're playing the Wyoming State champions today, and they've played well. But they ran into Kate Queen, who's got a 1-hitter.
And word has gotten around. We were talking to the Pocatello coach. Word has gotten around. American Legion Wyoming is starting to become one of the most respected in the region.
Yeah, Chris Seckel, he loves coming to Wyoming to play, and you know, he had 3 Wyoming teams in Pocatello. Like to see more. I know Riverton's went up and played in that tournament and had a great time. They just do a great job up there in Pocatello, and and you gotta give a hand here to Green River. They're doing the same type of work. It's all volunteers. They do get to use the city grounds crew here in Green River, and that's a huge asset.
All right, leading things off will be Tyler Adams. Ground out to the shortstop last time. And the pitch. Beautiful pitch by Queen to start it out. Fastball start going low for strike one. Queen with the 0-1. Chopper down the third base line. Welch at third, gloves it, throws the first in time for out number 1.
That's his third web jam of this game. Something you work on right there. We saw it from the Cheyenne Hawks third baseman in the last game, making those plays on the run from third base. Takes a lot of work to get it done.
I'll now bring up Bronson Shepard. He popped out to the pitcher last time. Matter of fact, ended the third inning. First pitch up high for ball 1. Well, this game started at 5:30, and we are just 10 minutes shy of the 7 o'clock hour. I think we're going to get to 7 innings. Pitch catches the zone for strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Shepard. And the 1-1. This one is slow roller to the first baseman, Gibson. Picks it up, goes to Queen at first for out number 2. That is just a team that has a lot of chemistry and a lot of experience playing against some of these teams.
Yeah, you're not going to see very many teams with as much experience as Powell. Powell and Cheyenne tomorrow. That'll be a gem. Of course, we'll have it all 5 games tomorrow.
First pitch up high and in for ball 1. I'm not gonna lie, I might have gotten to be friends with the schedule maker for the broadcast crew and somehow put myself on that one.
Yeah, it helps when you can make the schedule.
1-1. That is a check swing, goes right to Queen. He falls to his knees, throws over to first in time for out number 3. Good to see that he's up. That was a little scary as Bowman grounds out to the pitcher, and that is going to end the 6th inning. We're off to the 7th. Powell with a 3-0 lead on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. It's the 2024 Green River Wood Bat Invite. Live on MyLocalRadio.com, presented by First Bank of Wyoming, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for a dental experience that's quicker, more precise, and more comfortable? Look no further. Welcome to Black's Fork Dental, where we bring you the latest in dental technology with our Trios 3D scanner. Our team can scan images of your teeth and gums in seconds, ensuring precise measurements and accurate results, allowing us to design personalized treatment plans tailored to your unique needs. Whether it's crowns, bridges, or clear correct treatments, we've got you covered. Right now, we're offering a 10% discount on any scan procedure. Schedule your appointment with Black's Fork Dental at blacksforkdental.com, where advanced technology meets compassionate care.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak a peeker, the fast roller, the night lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Top of the 7th inning, as that will bring up for the Pioneers Stenerson, Foskey, and Welsh. Elan, Olliff, and Cody Beers coming to you live from the Union Broadcast booth here at the Stratton Myers Park in Green River, Wyoming, site of the 2024 Green River Knights Wood Bat Invite. Got it right.
Powell with 3 runs on 5 hits. They've stranded 6, and Just what you don't want to see if you've been pitching the whole game, the top of this Powell order. And Brock Johnson.
You're right, it is the top of the order. So it is Johnson, Loria, and Queen. First pitch to Johnson inside for ball 1. One on the way. Swing and a miss at an off speed. Had him fooled there out in front of it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good looking pitch.
Big cut from Brock.
The 1-1. Catches the outside part of the zone for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Johnson. And the 1-2. Up high for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Johnson.
Most pitches Johnson's seen today.
2-2 on the way. Swing and a deep fly ball into center field. It's up there. It's out there. It is down on the wall. And Johnson with his second booming double of the game. Well, we've seen Johnson crush it over the Green Monster in Sheridan, so it's no surprise that he can get some big hits here in Stratton Myers.
All 4 of his hits have been up in the air. 2 of them have went over the outfielders. He's 2 for 4 now. Pair of doubles.
Light bunt back towards the pitcher. Johnson moves to third. Throw to first in time. No, he beat it out. He beat it out. Loria on with the bunt single. Johnson goes to third.
But he was on his horse. Little unorthodox run style there, but
got the job done.
He was smoking down the line.
I'll now bring up Kate Queen.
This is where Powell's got a chance to break this thing plumb open. Queen 1 for 3. RBI single.
Runner goes for second. Throw is going to be offline. Goes into center field. Here comes Johnson. He's going to score. Loria to third in time. And Loria is in time to take third on the play. And Johnson comes home, making it 4-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
Boy, and they cut off that throw. It was a great throw by the catcher towards second.
That's a strike to Queen. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kate. Next pitch, swing and looped into center right field. Coming over is Smith, and it drops in the gap. Loria jogs in, and it's another RBI for single for Kate Queen. 5-0 Powell, and now you get the feeling the Pioneers smell blood. Nobody down either.
I was going to say blood in the water, but I'm not sure you'd see it in the Green River. Sorry about that.
Trey Stenderson had an single earlier, an RBI single in the first game. He's 2 for 3 on the day. First pitch to Stenderson, away for ball 1.
Speaking of the river, it's just down here to the left of us. Surprised your broadcasting crew isn't down wading in the river. They are pretty young.
1-0.
He's going.
There goes Queen for second. Throw is in time. They got him. He held on to it. What a play by Tyler Adams at second base to make that happen, and they cut down Queen. 1 down. 2 balls, no strikes to Stennerson.
Everybody knows that the best angle's out here outside the screen, but it was close.
Next pitch to Stennerson. Booming hit into deep left field, and that is going to drop at the wall. Stennerson digging, goes for second, and he thought about third. Instead, he'll settle for a stand-up double.
Boy, and Queen getting caught on the steal looms large now.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been another run.
I'll now bring up Cole Foskey. 0 for 2 on the day. .92 pitches thrown by Boston Sorensen. 93 is a foul ball.
Stennerson now 3 for 4 in the ball game. Got a double. Stats are starting to add up for this Pioneers team.
When it comes to crowning a player of the game, it's going to be a bit of a challenge. I think I know who I would go with, but we'll see what happens. As this one is chopped right at the second baseman. It's past him. Stennerson taking off for home. Throw home is not going to happen, and it's an RBI for Cole Foskey. Six nothing Powell with one down here in the top of the 7th. A reminder, I believe if it gets to an 8-run game, it's over.
Yes, at this point, so. But it won't be over because Pocatello gets to bat and it's half of the inning. They're the home team.
If it gets to 10, I think that would be it, though.
Okay.
Throw back to first, and he's back. So I think that 10-run rule kicks in after 4 innings?
Usually after 5 in Legion ball, but it could be different in this tournament.
Pitch. Lifts that one. Welsh coming over and making the grab is short for out number 2. I'll now bring up Jacob Gibson. Hit by a pitch, walk and hit by a pitch. So still looking for his first at-bat.
Very athletic team is this Powell team. They're big and long. I mean, that's what you want to coach in basketball, but boy, it sure equates well in baseball too, having athletes.
Runner goes for second. Throw to the shortstop. Got him. What a dot by Caden Adams to gun the runner out. And that is going to do it for the top of the 7th. Well, the Pioneers put on 2 more and make this a 6-0 ball game going into the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for Pocatello. You're tuned in to the 2024 Green River Night Invite Wood Bat Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by First Bank of Wyoming. All part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
It's lunchtime, and I'm stuck at the office.
Jackalope. The big game is on. I can't miss it just to pick up groceries.
Jackalope.
Mom, I need supplies for my school project.
Jackalope.
Doing the hopping for your shopping. Jackalope Delivery. 307-679-7174.
Jackalope.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Elan, Olliff, and Cody Beers here in the bottom of the 7th. Pocatello, last chance for the Razorbacks here in Game 1 of their journey here at the 2024 Green River Night Wood Bat Invites.
You know, if I'm watching Powell in this tournament, I start getting a little uneasy because that's what you see out of Powell on a nightly basis. 3 runs per inning, and they kind of got the bats going there. They had 3 hits in that inning. Now 6 runs on 9 hits for Powell.
Well, this
in
is
a very closely contested game. Sorry, Elan.
This is the Powell, the type of Powell baseball that we saw last year when they went and won the state title. So they're definitely starting, it looks like, to kind of round into form here. Cade Queen on for inning number 7 of work, and he has been great. Only 1 hit in the game. First pitch, swing and a miss by Jonathan Wild for strike 1.
I was telling you about the name from last year for the Wright Panthers. His name was Jordan Wildman.
Nice.
One of my favorite all-time names.
That one's down in the dirt for ball 1.
Imagine the basketball call. Wild man with the steal. Wild man with the layup. Wild man with the steal.
1-1, up high and out. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fun stuff.
Oh, yeah. You really enjoy calling basketball, don't you?
Yeah, I love it. It's a good time. Football's pretty fun too, but basketball is nonstop, especially when you get to call Wyoming Indian.
2-1 turns to 3-1 as that's down in the dirt. Of the traditional sports, this is the one that I like the best.
Baseball's a lot of fun too. You got to tell a story when you're working a baseball game because it moves slower.
The 3-1 on the way, and what a story we've seen here today. And as that is only going to be the second walk by Cade Queen. Well, you want to talk about telling a story? How about Cade Queen? His stats, his numbers tell the story. 6 innings pitched, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Pretty good day at the office.
Only 2 runners have been left on base. I mean, he's just done a nice job, and waiting on deck is the only player for Pocatello to get a hit today.
Dayton Paulson. This one, chopper down the third base line, hustling as well. Barehands it, throws it over to first, throws it wide, gets past Gibson. Hustling towards third is Wild, and he'll cruise in. Runners on the corners for the Razorbacks on the error.
I'd give Paulson a hit. I think he gets there. I really do think he gets there, but you're probably right. It probably is an error. It's a good hustle play by Gibson.
They're going to give it to him on Game Changer, so that's the official call there.
Probably his mom keeping Game Changer.
Oh, no, I'm looking at the Powell Game Changer, so Powell gave him the hit.
All right. Sounds good.
Here comes Humphreys. 1 for 1, drew a walk and got a single as the first pitch is a strike. This is the only one that has been able to kind of solve the puzzle that has been Cade Queen, as that's only the 2nd hit by the Razorbacks. But they're trying to get something going here. Runners on the corners. The 0-1. Swinging and a fly ball into left field. That is foul. If that was foul, it was not foul by much.
He was on it. Has a really nice piece of hitting there by Humphreys. Went with the pitch.
0-2 count to Humphreys. The lefty will protect. Queen checks the runner at first. He's got a runner at third. And the 0-2. Chopper foul over the right field line. Jonathan Wild on third. He's there he reached on a walk and then advanced on the hit by Paulson, who stands on first. Humphreys comes set, or excuse me, Cade Queen with the pitch. As that one misses away, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jackson Humphreys. Nobody down, looking for that first out of the bottom of the 7th. 6-run lead for Powell. Throw back to first, and diving in head first is Paulson. Well, the nightcap teams are here, the Lockwood Razorbacks and the Green River Knights. That game will be live on mylocalradio.com as well under that stream. The 1-2, swing and a foul ball into the back screen. We'll do it all over again.
So you're telling me Lockwood's the Razorbacks too?
Yep.
Man, it must be a lot of Arkansas fans around anymore. It's a great name, but they do have some wild hogs in Montana.
Queen comes set. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Queen with a good off-speed pitch to Fulham.
That thing broke right under Humphrey's hands, and he's frustrated by that swing he had. He felt he had it.
I'll now bring up CJ Short. 0 for 2 has reached on a fielder's choice twice. He reaches on a fielder's choice, it's probably bringing in a run. Pitch, Humphreys. Chopper at the third baseman, fielded by Welch. Throw to second for 1. And they're going to hold and trade the out for the run. 2 down. That's the first run for Pocatello. As coming in to score and getting the sacrifice RBI is CJ Short. Coming in to score is Jolikin Wild. So 6-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Moving over to second, by the way, is Polson with 2 down. Here comes Cody Smith. Grounded into a double play back in the second inning, as his first pitch will be a foul ball. And then had a sacrifice to move the runner over on CJ Short. Or moving CJ Short over, sorry, on the bunt. Here comes the wind again over on first. Pitch, and that one is popped up. And foul. 0-2 count. So the Razorbacks down to their final strike.
Don't you love it when they say heads up?
Uh-huh.
It's like you look up and catch one right in the nose.
The 0-2. And that's the game. K Queen ends it with a strikeout looking, and the Pioneers take this one to the final score of 6-1. We'll be right back with our postgame show. Right after this, you're tuned in to the 2024 Green River Night Wood Bat Invite. Live on MyLocalRadio.com, presented by First Bank of Wyoming. All part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
At Y-Hi, we are with you is more than just 3 simple words. It encompasses the principles we live by to serve our members and local communities. So if you're looking to keep your banking relationships local with a partner who will always be there for you, look to us. We're Y-Hi. We're Wyoming. We're with you. Visit yhi.org to learn how you can be a part of something bigger today.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today. At Reese Auto Service in Lyman, you will find highly skilled mechanics who will get the job done right the first time. They work on anything from light line jobs of tire alignments, suspension work, and oil changes to heavy line jobs of engine replacement, differentials, and all powertrain components. Make sure all your recreational vehicles are working at top speed by getting them checked at Reese Auto Service in Lyman so your time having fun doesn't end early. Reese Auto Service, 541 State Highway 413, Lyman.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
And we welcome you back to the Union broadcast booth. Your final score, it is 6-1, Powell, in Game 4 of the 2024 Green River Night Wood Bat Invite. Elan Olliff and Cody Beers coming to you live as we are in the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette. Let's go ahead and dive into the numbers here. Powell puts up their first run in the top of the first. They end up taking a 6-0 lead before the Pocatello Razorbacks are able to break through with a run in the bottom of the 7th. but it is 6-1 your final score. Brock Johnson 2 for 4. Cade Queen 2 for 4. Trey Stenderson 3 for 4. And getting the win tonight on the mound, it is Cade Queen. 56 of his pitches are thrown for a strike. 7 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 2 walks to 6 strikeouts. Taking the loss, and you hate to say this when the pitching line like this because it's actually really good. Boston Sorensen, 7 innings pitched, 9 hits, 6 runs, 4 of them earned. Only 2 walks to 4 strikeouts. 63 of the 95 pitches thrown by Sorensen are located for strikes. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap. Brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. We'll have our Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game right after this. You're tuned in to the 2024 Green River Night Wood Bat Invite, live on mylocalradio.com, presented by First Bank of Wyoming, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the grocery store, I'm filled with anxiety. Do I have enough money? Meat prices have doubled. How can I ever work on food storage when I can hardly afford food for this week? Wyoming Wild Meats in Lyman is the solution. Weekly specials are posted on Facebook. Beef, pork, chicken for one meal or a mixed order to fill the freezer. You will find quality Gosner cheese and milk products and delicious bread. Because overhead is low, the savings are passed to every customer. Wyoming Wild Meats, offering fresh domestic meats.
Serving the Bridger Valley since 1987, Bridger Valley Motors are your engine repair experts. Along with engine repair, Bridger Valley Motors offers towing services, tire alignments, brake repairs, and more. Visit Bridger Valley Motor at 217 North Main Street in Lyman.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Time for our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum in Evanston, Wyoming. 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. Precision dentistry for the whole family. And we're going to give it to one of the top offensive producers in this game, Cody, Mr. Trey Stenderson.
Stenderson's just an outstanding player in this game. 3 for 4. He had a double. He had an RBI single in the first, another single in the sixth. He scored 2 runs. Does a bit of everything for this team, and man, it's going to be fun to hear about how he does playing college football at Chadron State.
Still got a lot of baseball left to go, and I am looking forward to seeing it, especially when we get to the state tournament and the district tournament to watch Mr. Stenderson.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, his play of the play that we're going to give play of the game to, it is going to be for the RBI single that got things started for the Powell Pioneers. One of the keys of the game was they needed to kind of score early and kind of just dictate the momentum, dictate how this game's going to go, and that's exactly what they did. So, Trey Stenderson, your Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game. We're going to step aside when we come back. We'll wrap things up from Green River with our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball, live on mylocalradio.com, presented by First Bank of Wyoming, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
When shopping for a new home or property, it's important that your realtor works to make the whole process simple. Serving customers for almost 20 years, the professional agents at Bridger Valley Realty will provide you with the information and resources you need to keep it simple without missing a step. Shopping for the perfect home or property can be a lot of fun.
Trust the Valley's proven realtors. Stop by and see us today.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cash back for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
All right, we got one more thing to do, and that's give out our Pepsi Play of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi, everything is better with Pepsi, and it is going to go to Cade Queen. Not only did he have a pitching line of 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, it was earned, 2 walks to 6 strikeouts. Also at the plate, he went 2 for 4 with a run scored and 2 RBIs. So congratulations, great performance by Cade Queen. And as we go into our calendar update, well, the next game is going to be the Lockwood, Montana Razorbacks taking on the Green River Knights. Will be on the air at 7:50 p.m. For my broadcast partner, Cody Beers, I'm Elan Olliff saying we'll see you next time the ball flies. Again, it'll be Lockwood, Montana taking on the home team Green River, 7:50 right here on mylocalradio.com. Thank you guys so much and have a great night.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on mylocalradio.com.